Okay, we're going to call the April 15th, 2013 City Council meeting to order. If you'll please stand for Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We do have two proclamations this week. Ms. Reynolds, if you'll join me. Well, right over here is great. Okay, we have a proclamation for National Libraries Week. Whereas libraries are the heart of their communities, campuses, and schools, and whereas librarians work to meet the changing needs of their communities, including providing resources for everyone and bringing services outside of library walls. And whereas libraries and librarians bring together community members to enrich and shape the community and address local issues. And whereas librarians are trained, tech-savvy professionals providing technology training and access to downloadable content like ebooks. And whereas libraries offer programs to meet community needs, both educational and entertainment for all ages. And whereas libraries continuously grow and evolve in how they provide for the needs of every member of their community. And whereas libraries, librarians, and supporters across America are celebrating National Library Week. Now, therefore, I, John Bartley, Mayor of the City of Stillwater, do hereby proclaim the week of April 14th to 20th, 2013 as National Library Week and encourage all residents to visit the Stillwater Public Library this week to take advantage of the wonderful library resources available at your library. Communities matter at your library. Congratulations. And we have Sally Harris, board member for the library, and Linda Reynolds, director of our library. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Oh. Thank you all for your support of the library. I just want to share a couple of activities going on this week. The Friends of the Library sale will open on Thursday, and that'll run through Sunday. And we also are doing a Fine Forgiveness Week to show how much we appreciate our community members. So those who might have overdue items can bring them by the library this week, and we won't charge you the fines for those. And we're also having a Teen Literature Day Thursday evening for the teens in our community. And we just appreciate the support, and we look forward to continue serving you and our community. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And we have a second proclamation for Earth Day. Whereas the global community now faces extraordinary challenges such as global health issues, food and water shortages, and economic struggles. And whereas all people, regardless of race, gender, income, or geography, have a moral right to a healthy, sustainable environment with economic growth. And whereas it is understood that the citizens of the global community must step forward and take action to create a green economy to combat the aforementioned global challenges. And whereas a green economy can be achieved on the individual level through educational efforts, public policy, and consumer activism campaigns. And whereas it is necessary to broaden and diversify this global movement to achieve maximum success. And whereas the City of Stillwater hereby encourages its residents, businesses, and institutions to use Earth Day to celebrate the Earth and commit to building a sustainable and green economy. Now, therefore, I, John Bartley, Mayor of the City of Stillwater, do hereby proclaim April 22nd, 2013 as Earth Day to support green economy initiatives in Stillwater and to encourage others to undertake similar actions. Thank you. Okay. That takes us down to election of vice mayor. And I would nominate Chuck Hopkins as vice mayor.
I would second that motion.
We have a motion and a second. And that passes 5-0.
And I consider that very much of an honor, so thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Takes us down to the consent docket with item A, 3 sets of meeting minutes. Does anybody wish to remove item A from the consent docket?
Not this time, Mayor, but I would move approval. Second.
A motion and a second to approve the consent docket. And that also passes 5-0. And that takes us down to the public hearings, and we have a staff memo to postpone, and it was May 6th the date to postpone? Was that the?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a motion to postpone?
Actually, that,
May 20th? May 20th, I
20th,
apologize. May 20th. Is there a motion to postpone this public hearing until May 20th?
Move to postpone it until May 20th.
I would second.
We have a motion and a second. And that passes 5-0 also, which takes us down to ordinances. On second reading, we have ordinance 3229. Mr. Dorman.
an ordinance rezoning a tract of land located at 213 West Elm Street and 119 and 123 South Duncan Street and 102, 106, 120, 126, 132, and 136 South Husband Street from HRPUD, high-rise planned unit development, RMI Residential Multifamily Intermediate District, and RTM Residential Two-Family and Multifamily District to HR High-Rise District.
Okay. Is there a motion on this ordinance on second reading?
Move approval ordinance number 3229 on second reading.
Second.
Motion and a second. And that also passes 5-0. Okay, takes us down to reports from officers and boards. Mr. Dorman.
Nothing to report tonight, sir.
Mr. Galloway.
Nothing further this evening.
Counselors, you guys have anything?
That's time, sir.
Okay. Only thing I have is that tomorrow morning, Councilwoman Noble will be joining me on the radio with Mr. Bill Van Ness at 8:15, so she'll get her first taste of radio tomorrow morning. So tune in, 7:80 a.m. Okay, anything for upcoming meetings?
We'll mention we do have a couple of meetings scheduled. Next Monday is a special call meeting for continuing your visioning session. It'll be at the Holiday Inn, same time, same place as last time. Then on the 29th, we'll have a study session on the budget.
I would like, at some point, but briefing the council on the SES situation.
Okay? Good.
Okay, does anyone else have anything else for future meetings? Okay, that takes us down to appointments, and we have an appointment for Airport Authority and an appointment for Sister Cities. On Airport Authority, I would nominate Mark Tower to fill the recently vacated position.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to appoint Mark Tower. And that passes 5-0. We also have an opening on Sister Cities Council, and I would nominate Bob Burke to fill that opening.
Second.
And a second there.
He's good.
And that also passes 5-0. Okay. Guess what? Is there a motion to adjourn, City Council?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. And we are adjourned of City Council, and we will call to order the Utility Authorities meeting for April 15th, 2013. On the consent docket, we have meeting minutes from April 1st. Someone wish to remove that item?
I move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second on consent docket. And that passes 5-0. And that takes us down to general orders, the Rural Water Advisory Board quarterly report. Is there a presentation on this, or just the report in our packet? Just the report in our packet. Were there any questions from any of the trustees on the report?
Not this time, sir.
Okay, do we accept this report, or do we just
Yeah, motion to
acknowledge?
accept.
Okay, do we have a motion to accept this report?
I would move we accept this report, sir, as read.
I'll second.
Okay, I've got a motion and a second on this. And that passes 5-0. Do we have any reports from our general manager?
No, nothing other than, as Mr. Hopkins, or Councilman Hopkins in the council meeting requested, we will be bringing you an update on the SES agreement that we are involved in. Mr. Blankenship and I are going to be meeting with Representative C.H. Guernsey later this week and review some of the studies and models and so forth that are going into that, and try to get up to date so we can give you all a full report on that staff.
I'm sorry I jumped the gun.
No, that's quite all right.
Not keeping them separated, though.
All right, it affects both sides of the house there.
Sure does.
So, okay. Anything else from any other trustees?
Not at this time, sir.
Okay. Do we have a motion to adjourn Stillwater Utility Authority?
I would move we adjourn.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Passes 5-0. We are adjourned.